Section 1. A troubled history, India-Pakistan relations, since 1947. India and Pakistan share a history marked by conflict and mistrust. The partition of British India in 1947 created two independent nations but was a bloody affair. Millions were displaced, and countless lives were lost in communal violence. The two countries have fought three major wars in 1947, 1965, and 1971. The 1971 war led to the creation of Bangladesh, formerly East Pakistan. Beyond these wars, India and Pakistan have been in a constant state of low-intensity conflict. The disputed region of Kashmir lies at the heart of their rivalry. Both countries claim the region in its entirety and have fought two wars over it. Despite numerous attempts at peace talks, a lasting solution remains elusive.
Section 2. The Pahalgam attack and its aftermath. A dangerous escalation. The recent attack on tourists in Pahalgam, Indian-administered Kashmir, has brought India-Pakistan relations to a new low. On April 22, 2025, 26 tourists, including 25 Indians and one Nepali citizen, were killed.
India blamed Pakistan for the attack, citing Islamabad's support for terrorist groups. Pakistan denied any involvement, calling the accusations baseless. In the aftermath, India announced retaliatory measures, including a ban on imports from Pakistan and suspending the Indus Waters Treaty. India also granted its military full operational freedom to respond, raising fears of escalation. Pakistan responded with its own countermeasures, including test-firing a ballistic missile and halting border trade.
Section 3. A war of words, official responses and military posturing. The Pahalgam attack triggered a war of words between India and Pakistan.
India accused Pakistan of waging a proxy war and vowed to avenge the killings. Pakistan warned of dire consequences if India launched any military strikes.
The escalating tensions led to a flurry of diplomatic activity, with the international community urging restraint. The United States, China, and the United Nations called for de-escalation and a return to dialogue. Senior military officials from both countries have been in contact to prevent misunderstandings. Despite diplomatic efforts, the situation remains volatile, with both sides locked in a dangerous game of brinkmanship. Section 4. The nuclear shadow, global implications of the India-Pakistan standoff. The heightened tensions between India and Pakistan have sent ripples of concern across the international community.
The two countries are both nuclear-armed, possessing arsenals capable of unimaginable destruction. A conflict between them, even if limited, carries the risk of spiraling out of control and potentially escalating into a nuclear exchange.
The global implications of such a scenario are terrifying to contemplate. A nuclear war would devastate the two countries and have catastrophic consequences for the entire world.
The radioactive fallout from even a limited nuclear exchange would have devastating consequences for the environment and human health.
Beyond the immediate impact, the political and economic fallout would be equally devastating, throwing the global economy into chaos. Section 5. A world on edge. Diplomatic efforts and the uncertain future. As the world watches with bated breath, diplomatic efforts are underway to defuse the ticking time bomb that is the India-Pakistan standoff.
The international community, recognizing the catastrophic consequences of a potential conflict, has sprung into action, urging both sides to step back from the brink. The United States, China, and the United Nations have all issued statements calling for restraint and a return to dialogue.
Senior diplomats are actively engaged in shuttle diplomacy, trying to broker a truce. Back-channel communications between India and Pakistan are reportedly active, though details remain shrouded in secrecy.
The situation remains highly volatile and unpredictable. The coming days and weeks will be crucial in determining whether diplomacy can prevail or whether the two countries will once again succumb to the cycle of violence.
Section 6. The urgency of peace. A call for dialogue and reconciliation. The current crisis underscores the urgent need for a lasting solution to the long-standing conflict between India and Pakistan. The two nuclear-armed neighbors cannot afford to remain trapped in a perpetual cycle of mistrust and hostility. The costs of conflict are too high, not just for the two countries, but for the entire region and the world. The only way forward is through dialogue, diplomacy, and a genuine commitment to peace. Both sides must abandon the language of threats and engage in meaningful talks aimed at addressing the root causes of their conflict. This includes finding a just solution to the Kashmir dispute and addressing concerns about cross-border terrorism. The